Hey everyone, welcome back to Ford Mustang Garage. Today we're working on a 1966 Mustang Coupe, and we have a little bit of an issue where the courtesy lights are staying on this car. So when both doors are closed, I have the courtesy lights that are staying on. Usually those lights only come on when the door is opened, and it does so with this little switch here. There's one of these on each door, and as you can see, both doors are closed and we still have courtesy lights that are staying on. First and foremost, before you like completely tear into this thing and get really frustrated, because I know how people are with electrical, they get really frustrated and impatient with it. But if you're experiencing your courtesy lights that are staying on and you're tearing into your switches and you can't find anything, the first thing you should probably do is check your headlight switch, because if you twist this all the way to the left, it'll turn on your courtesy lights. And I think sometimes we forget that. So now when I close my door, the lights turn off. We forget sometimes that when we're driving these cars, we sometimes like to have courtesy lights without having to open the door. So you twist that headlight switch and you can get your courtesy lights. So like before you just like make a whole lot of frustration for yourself, make sure that is not stuck in the on position. Okay, so we're going to show you how to do a quick test on your courtesy light switch here. So, to access those, you got to take off these kick panels, and to take the kick panel off, you got to take the seal plate off. However, like most of these, you can just kind of like pry them out with your fingers, and they just kind of come right out. Like they just have these little tabs that kind of hold them in place. So you really don't have to like tear the car apart in order to get these out. So the way these switches work is you have a constant power going in and then a switched power going out. So when the door is open, the switch is closed, completing the connection and directing power to the courtesy lights. If the door is not closing and the lights are not turning off, then we need to look into some stuff. It's probably a good idea to actually unplug the switch and see if your lights are staying on. And guess what? Our lights are staying on. The switch is completely removed from the circuit, so like it physically cannot transfer power from one wire to another. And the lights are still on. That door over there is closed. So guess what? We still have a problem. And we can see here with our tester that, oh, I got power there, and I still have power here. Turn our headlight switch off, and looky there, there's no power on the black and blue wire, and there is power on the green and yellow wire. This is a continuity test or a resistance test. So with this switch closed, it should have continuity, which it does. You've got 0.10 ohms. Should see under 1 ohm of resistance. It should theoretically have no resistance, but anyways, 0 ohms. When I push the switch in, my meter should read out of limits. OFL is out of limits, which means the circuit is not complete. There's no continuity. So this switch is actually good. When the door opens, I have continuity. The power then transfers through. So this is a good switch. Anyway, so there's your quick tips for for today, doing some electrical stuff. I don't have enough electrical videos, so hopefully that's a quick and easy one for you if you ever run into a problem with your courtesy lights being stuck on. And of course, like when you put these wires back in, it does not matter which side they go to. It's just a switch. It just literally like closes the connection and creates a connection there. So it does not matter which way those plug in. And then you can push your switch back into its slot, verify the operation, and you are good to go. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.